TBH, I always found him odd and he gave me weird vibes. Each time we called I would usually feel an overwhelming feeling of stress or feeling like I wanted to vomit, which should have given me the idea that he wasn't a safe guy to be hanging around, but nope. I still talked to him. Almost all the time he would ask me to do something for him. Most of the time it was just kind of annoying, so I just did it to shut him the fuck up. But what the thing mostly creeped me out was him asking me to draw myself extremely sexualized, which made me sick to my stomach and weirded me out. I always knew something was off with him, it's just I was so blinded by his kindness. No like /SRS, most of the time he would be actually nice to me, we actually had good memories together, but now just remembering them makes me sick to my stomach. One time Julian asked me and Olivia to moan for some fucking reason. The shit honestly extremely weirded me out. And most of the time me, Olivia and Julian were on the call. I would notice that Olivia had some weird ass vibes of jealousy. But I tried to think nothing of it, but I knew something was off with her when he was around. Not sure, but I think she's obsessed with him and it just makes me extremely worried for her. For fuck's sakes, Julian's probably using her too. Each time me and Julian were on a call, most of the time he would ask me to moan for some reason. To be honest, after the second time of him asking me that, I started to have feelings of stress, etc. This might be just a weird feeling I had, but when I, Julian, and Great Poap 8 were on a call, I would notice that Julian would get kind of jealous. Or just have vibes of jealousy. It was just kind of weird to me, but I thought it was just nothing and just me overthinking, but it'd if I was right or not. I've tried asking certain questions like, why do you keep our relationship private? Or telling him one of his friends are toxic. And each time I asked him or told him, he would pretend to be sad and whine about it. And most of the time it just really made me pissed. Yeah, me and Julian were dating. But not anymore. Anyways, he had to be sad, whine, and cry just to get me to stop talking about it. TBH, I don't even know why I asked him to be his girlfriend or tried to be his friend in the first place. Most of the time the fucker just annoyed me. That's all I can remember so far. I will add more if I remember anything. 1:58 a.m. Saturday, March the 12th. So I just remembered that while me and Julian were talking on call, he was masturbating and said something like, "Hey KO, can you moan for me please?" Or something like that. And the fucker did this 5 or 7 times. God, I fucking hate him. Edit. It was actually 40 to 50 times. And this is why I don't wanna live. 7:23 a.m. Friday, March 18. So I just remembered something again. Me and Julian were on a call and then all of a sudden this bitch tells me to say the N-word just because he thinks it's funny. WTF. 11:33 p.m. Thursday, March 31. Okay, so I'm just gonna list off everything Julian has done to me since now after watching FM's new video I remembered the other stuff Julian is done to me since I kind of forgot about it at the time since I was thinking a lot because of stress. Updated. 1. He forced me to moan while he was jacking off in call almost every time. 2. He pissed and shit while he was calling me a couple of times. 3. He told me to draw me and him having sex 2 times. 4. Forced me to draw stuff for him. 5. He threatened to rape me 3 or 2 times. 6. Forced me to draw porn of Victoria 10 or 19 times. 7. Told me and Olivia to do a moaning contest. 8. Told me to do a crying voice several times. 9. Did weird role plays on call like birth, sex, me or him turning into a baby, etc. 70 or 90 times. 10 forced me to say the N-word because he thought it would be funny. 11 forced me to trace sexual images. 12 guilt-tripped me several times. 13 he threatened to kill me 1 or 3 times. 14 he forced me to say sexual stuff I cal. 15 sexualize my persona / me. 16 whined and complained in DMS when I was offline or just ignored him. 17 forced me to call him while I was on a call with GP8 / my best friend. 18 forced me to draw gore art / death threats of people like Blocker / Jim K. And someone who hacked Ray Bowkitty's Deviant ART account. 19 told me to make my Roblox character thick and started acting sexual towards me while my best friend was listening. 20 forced me to draw him and RA1NB0WK1TTY101 having sex. Sadly, I don't have any proof for most of these because most of them were in a call or he deleted messages. Oh yeah, and one more thing. The stuff Julian did to me during the time I was still with him got so bad to the point where I started having thoughts in my head like you have to have a curvy body, big boobs, etc. just to make him happy. Then a little bit afterward I started starving myself and self-*ing myself just because I thought I was ugly and worthless because of him. But hey, I'm doing a bit better now, even though I'm still trying to recover from the shit he did to me. I'm still okay. Surprisingly. JK, I'm still mentally not okay.
Well, that's just prime.